So a lot of the information I'm going to cover in this video is also included in the email that it's attached to, but I just thought this was a nicer way for us to connect. So I hope that everybody is doing well. I know that these are crazy times and all of you have been on my mind a lot. This is certainly not how I expected our school year to go, but I'm confident that we're going to get through this together. So the first thing I want to assure you is that yes, this class will continue. English 150, English 160 is going to continue until mid-June. You're still going to be able to get this credit if you want, and I'm still confident in my ability to deliver quality programming to you and to help you get this credit. I know that a lot of you have really busy and complicated lives right now, and I'm going to try to make this as painless as possible to help you to be successful. That being said, there is no longer going to be any in-person classes happening at Aurora College this year. Just like all of the public schools, we've decided that in the best interest of student safety and staff safety, the building is now closed. Nobody can get in, including myself, my department head, the president of the school, janitorial staff. The school is closed and bolted. And so all of our classes are going to continue, just in very unexpected ways. In order to be successful with the remainder of this course, you will need a few things. You're going to need regular, reliable access to a computer and the internet. You will have to be able to do some research and some writing, accessing online databases, and be able to communicate through email with me. You're also going to need access to a telephone, as we've had made available to us opportunities for teleconferencing. And so I hope that you have reliable internet wherever it is that you find yourself these days, and that you're still able to continue with this course. Without those things, being successful will be much more challenging, obviously, with an online learning platform. That being said, the college also wants me to let you know that if now is not a good time for you to continue with your school, if the challenges that COVID-19 has brought into your life make it just not the right time for you to be in school, Aurora College will be happy to let you withdraw from this program at any time without any penalty. Now, obviously, there's implications with SFA, Student Financial Assistance, and other things. A lot of that information can be found on the Aurora College webpage, on Student Financial Assistance webpage, and you can find some of those links included in the email below. Okay, so let's talk about English. We've got to do a course. So, like I said, I am confident that I can deliver a really great English program. It's just going to look really different. Instead of having in-person lectures and interactive conversations, I'm going to be delivering this program through mostly emailed assignments. That's part of it, and it's an important part of it. And so I will need to have regular email communications with you. I'm also going to use videos like this. I'm going to be sending you reading resources, links to other videos I'd like you to watch, and we'll need to access online databases. So hopefully that this is okay. I would love to do teleconferences with you, and I know that other classes will be doing that. With 30 of you in this course, that's much more challenging. It would be hard to have a real conversation with you. We'll see how it goes and how things evolve. Everything is subject to change. I'm going to be emailing everyone in this class either updates or learning activities or deadlines or new assignments every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm going to be sending that every single day. And so it'll probably happen before lunch. So if you can check your emails around lunchtime, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, that's how you can find your updates from me. I am investigating other opportunities for online learning platforms, conference calls, other type of sort of video things. But because of the class size, I think that videos like this will probably be the most useful, although it's super weird for me to be doing this. Yeah. Okay, so with English 150, 160, I am going to reduce the content, which means that all of the smaller daily assignments that I had hoped for and was excited for, I may not be able to deliver to you. I recognize that a lot of you have children at home or elders that you need to care for, or other living situations that are making going to school and participating in learning this way a little bit more challenging. And so I'm going to reduce the quality or the quantity of content that we're going to cover in this class. There are still going to be deadlines. And once a unit is done, I can't accept any more assignments for that unit. But the deadlines are going to be a little bit more flexible. I'm not going to say, hey, it has to be by 4 o'clock on a Tuesday when the only time you can work on it is 8 o'clock at night once your kids have gone to bed, that sort of thing. Okay, so what units are we going to cover? We are definitely going to be doing our whole class novel study of The Marrow of Thieves by Cherie Demoline. There's a link to that book included in this email. We're going to do a whole class novel study. We are going to do a short research essay. So everyone is going to be doing a guided research report. It is a required part of the program. I'm going to make it fairly simple, straightforward, but there are going to be multiple steps to follow along the way. So we've got a novel, we've got a research report. The last assignment is going to be a film or a novel study. So English 150s, if you're an English 150, you'll be doing an independent film study. I'll give you some criteria and some suggestions, links to different videos that are appropriate, and more description on that unit once we get closer to it. English 160s, we are going to still do your independent novel study, in which you must read a book by a Northern or Indigenous writer. However, we're going to move it to later in the year, probably looking about mid-May. So you can just hold on to that book for now. That time is coming. A big question on your mind is, well, what about exams? You may have heard that Alberta and in turn the Northwest Territories, because we're linked to their curriculum, has canceled all diploma exams. And so Aurora College is doing the same thing. There will not be a final exam for this class. Either an exit exam through the college or the diploma exam. There will be no final exam, which tells you that the writing assignments or the other types of assignments that go along with each unit will be even more important in terms of the weight. So how do you get a grade? That falls on me. The final mark that's on your transcript will be a culmination of your mark in my class. That's it. No diploma exam. So, how do we begin? The first assignment is going to be emailed to you on Monday, March the 30th. I'll have that sent out to you. It'll have all the instructions you need on how to do it, as well as the deadline. So, look for your email, Monday, March the 30th. That's where you get your first emailed assignment. This assignment for that week is going to be focusing on leading up to our study of the Marrow Thieves. A lot of you who were in class on Monday, or no, on the last day of classes before we took our break, were able to grab a copy of The Marrow Thieves by Cherie Demoline. You're able to take a copy. If you weren't there, or if you don't have a copy, it is incredibly important that you get one by Monday, April the 6th. You need to have a copy in your hand. I am trying to get permission to get some copies in my hand to be able to distribute if necessary. Social distancing, of course, is making that super challenging. So my hope is that you already have a copy. If you don't have a copy, the good news is that the Yellowknife Bookseller has actually a really good stock of them in right now. Their doors are closed, but if you call them, you can arrange to pick up a copy from their store. Still practicing social distancing in all the appropriate ways, they can help you get a copy into your hands by you basically picking it up on the sidewalk. They drop it out the door, you pay for it online, or you leave cash. It's a whole thing. Either way, the lovely people at the Yellowknife Bookseller can help you get a copy. Amazon is also a possibility, although there's been massive layoffs at Amazon and reduced hours with their postal service, and so I don't know what shipping looks like. Maybe if you were to order it today, you could get a copy of The Marrow Thieves in time for Monday, April the 6th. Less ideal would be a digital copy. I know that you can purchase ebooks. I don't know a lot about this. I'm not a huge fan of digital books myself, but that is a possibility. The last resort would be an audiobook copy. At least then you would get the story, but going back and finding quotes would be a nightmare. So if you just need to hear the book, Audible certainly has a copy. There isn't one on YouTube at this point. Excuse me. So there we go. First assignment March 30th, and you need to have a copy of the novel for Monday, April the 6th. So okay, if you need to talk to me individually, there's a couple of different ways that you can do that. I'm still happy to communicate with you through email. I'm going to try to respond to my email every day between 3 and 4 p.m. So if you email me, you'll hear back from me every day between 3 and 4 p.m. That's my plan. You are also invited to find me on Facebook and to send me a messenger. Instagram I check less often, but Facebook Messenger is a good way to get in touch with me as well. Feel free to send me a friend request or to just send me a message through Messenger. I'm also going to have a toll-free number that you can call. I'll be available during certain hours on certain days, basically office hours. And so this toll-free number, you can call up. I'm going to be there to answer the phone. Other people are also invited to come into this conference call to ask me questions as well. I'll have more information for you by Monday about that particular phone number. This is a lot of information, and I know this is a really unexpected way. I'm so humble that you are sticking with this. I think that what you are doing is extraordinary, especially in such extraordinary times. I think that we can do this. It's only a few more months. Okay, so that's my little information video. If you have any specific questions, please feel free to send me an email and I will try to address them specifically. I hope you're doing okay, and we will talk again really soon.